the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. His guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. And here are the key inactives for them in this one, and obviously, Charles, you're going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Bears defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after after the touchdown. Here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chicago offense set to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw, it's Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing is Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bears first down.
The Bears at 11-4 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
47-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
Throwing here, Purdy. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Incomplete on the jump ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The numbers for Swift in last week's ball game. 20 carries, 76 yards, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is going to be 49er football. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The 49ers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Looking to throw is Williams. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The Niners offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And the 49er first down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Pearsall on the jet sweep. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 6. Purdy now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. The left tackle, Trent Williams, guilty there. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
To the left side, into the hands of Adunze. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First down. A gain of 12.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Second down.
He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
To the air, Williams. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
So partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Now Purdy. That's caught out right by Jennings. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
It's a gain of a yard.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 4. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And the 49er first down.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Purdy
Bears'
looking to throw.
46-yard line.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Purdy from the gun. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brought him down. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw, Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
It's a gain of 8. That's another 49er first down.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now he's got it. Touchdown. Jerome Jennings with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To throw, Williams. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Bears.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. From the gun, here's Williams. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing again here, Williams. That's to the right side, caught by Burden. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is
To throw, it's Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Luther Burden, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. A nice little juke. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action. Now Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing here, Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. This is 2nd and 8. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2nd down and 8. Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Eddie Pinheiro on now. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Santos' kick is up and through. So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon.
We're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not one bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. Williams.
40-yard line.
He's got the connection to Moore. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And the Bears, 1st down.
Here's Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden.
Williams pass.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. And it's caught. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Santos with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. Oh, nice move. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a 1st down. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Out of the gun, Purdy. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Purdy. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Bears offense and DJ Moore headed back onto the field. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
The Bears, 1st down. A gain of 14.
To the air, Williams. And the Niners get there and bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Pass caught by Burden. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A gain of 10 yards.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
The Niners take
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
First down.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Back to throw, Purdy. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
Complete to
Ball on the
Christian
47-yard line. Here's second and
McCaffrey. A gain of
6.
4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
An 8-yard
T.J.
loss.
Edwards
Brings up 4th down.
coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense ready to get going again. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. To throw, Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. So they decline the holding penalty and will take the down instead as that leads us to 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Jennings. Incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12.
Purdy from the gun. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Purdy off the play fake. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Gervon Dexter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Another try after the first down sack. Purdy. And he gets it down to the 32. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
He was brought down by Dominique Robinson. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
Purdy. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the 49ers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Niners 27.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
34-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
At the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. 20. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 10-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
First down. A gain of 37
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now, because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 9-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
And this is 3rd down.
Here's Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Bears! Cole Kmet from 3 yards out. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Bears 24.
So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The home team's offense had Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
And it's caught by Jennings.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up
2nd and 9 now.
He'll get this off to Swift.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Now the point after try for Santos. And that will make this a 4-point game. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Purdy now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 41-yard punt there with no return. Looking to put a drive together. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the 49ers going to take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. To the air, Williams. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Throwing here, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
To throw is Purdy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
A gain of 12 yards. And a 49er first down. 1st and 10.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Purdy to throw. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do, and think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
Here's Purdy to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jennings. Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy.
Out right to Bourne. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 4.
Throwing, Purdy.
2nd and 6.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Purdy to throw.
6 yards to go.
Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line.
That's another 49er 1st down.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And that will be incomplete as well.
Intended for Ricky Pearsall.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Purdy, big 4th down play. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Bears, they improve their mark to 12-4 with 1 game to go. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.